Hello, public speakers. That is anyone, by the way, who speaks in public. I'm voice coach Jessica Neighbor. I run Vocal Impact Coaching, and I want to share with you 3 ways that you can welcome in your listeners when you're presenting, especially online, so that you have them engaged from the top. Oftentimes our nerves are at the highest. We also have a lot on our brain from the top of our speech and our presentation, and it can actually make us preoccupied and forget that the most important thing we could do at the beginning of our speech is welcome in our listeners. We are the host of this presentation, and we would never, if they came to our house, open the door and go, "Oh, hey, welcome. We're waiting for some other guests, and I'm still cooking, so just stand there on my doorstep." But so often, if you're getting welcomed in to like a Zoom or an online platform, and you're going to do a live presentation, the first few people feel like, well, why did I even show up on time in the first place? So I want to give you a couple tips about that. You're going to be the warm host, and you're going to have a couple of things that you're going to be talking about at the beginning that are engaging, that are going to let them know we're going to get started in just a moment, but for now, let's chat human to human. If you have that option, it's always a great idea. You could have a fun question. You could put a question in the chat. You could do one of those fun polls. Buy yourself a little time, but make sure that you are greeting them and making them feel special from the beginning. Just like at your dinner party, you might have some hors d'oeuvres. You might offer them a drink. You have a couple of those things at the top ready to meet and greet. Another key thing that is so crucial to really engage your online audience when you're presenting at the beginning is strong eye contact. So I'm going to demonstrate for you that I am looking at my camera. I don't have bullet points or a script or slides that I'm more focused on at the top. I am looking at my audience as they're coming in. And in fact, to look at them, that means I actually have to look at my camera. So that is the awkward reality that we have when we're online presenters, is if I looked at my audience only on the screen, I'm not actually making strong eye contact with them. We need to reach through that screen, hold on to their attention. Attention spans online are notoriously short. So look at your camera, grab them from the beginning with a warmth welcome, and you'll be so much more successful. Now, it does feel odd to only look at your camera, so you're welcome to look a little bit back and forth, and everyone understands now that we've been doing the Zoom online thing for a while that we're going to be looking back and forth. But make sure that you are landing time and time again to your camera. You can put a little arrow on it, and for some of us that makes that feel so unnatural, put a picture, put an avatar of who it is you're talking to just remind you that the camera is the person you're talking to. Another important thing I want you to think about at the beginning of your presentation is try to make it feel as much like a one-to-one conversation. Whether or not you are having a presentation with one person, 10 people, 1,000 people, because the nature of being online is that you are in your one room. The way people are looking at you feels like a one-to-one experience. So you need to get in the mindset of having that one-to-one experience back with them, even if you're lecturing or presenting to many, many people. It's going to create this more intimate, one-to-one, real reenactment of what it would feel like when we're in person, and it's going to make you feel like that much more of a real human being, again, cutting through all that noise of the screen. The final tip I want to give you, which is a very interesting one, and it's one that I am still continuing to work on myself because of my naturally exuberant nature, is to take pauses every now and again and to vary the volume of your presentation. So very often at the top, when we hear, oh, I can use my excitement to my advantage and start talking, we get really loud and then we maintain that volume. Try instead to find different volumes. For instance, hi everybody, welcome today. I'm so glad to talk to you about public speaking. You know, there's a really crucial part of public speaking that I'm going to share with you right now. Notice how I just dropped from high level energy, louder volume, down to softer and more intimate. That is really great for us to make dynamic volume at the beginning so that what our listeners aren't hearing is the same monotonous volume. All right, so just to recap, welcome in your guests. You're the host. Make them feel welcome from the top. Use strong eye contact. Be conversational so that you're human to human, and vary your volume so that you don't get carried away with giving them a one-note volume delivery the entire time, which will absolutely start to tune out your audience. Instead, tune them in, hook them, and have a wonderful presentation. Well, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you want more about how to really engage your audience online, you are invited to join my new course, Bust Your Zoom Gloom. It's free. You can click on the link below to join today, and it's less than an hour, and it'll walk you through even more tried and true online presentation tips so that you can be the strongest online presenter. And if you also enjoy this video, please share it with someone else who you think might benefit from it. Like, subscribe, comment, anything you want to do to help give me a little love back would be awesome. Signing off today, yours truly, voice coach Jessica Neighbor. Stay calm and speak on.